News about the sickness of Vladimir Putin has been circulating for a long time, but it has intensified in the last few days. Tesla billionaire Elon Musk has just revealed that all is not well with President Putin. He is seriously sick. What is the Russian strongman ailing from? How can we prove his sickness, and just how many more days does Putin have to live? Join me today in this video as we explore Elon's revelations regarding the sickness of Vladimir Putin. According to medical and nursing ethics, the sickness of a person is meant to be confidential. It is only the patient who has the right to reveal to others what he or she is suffering from. But that is not the case when you are the Russian president. For Putin, his sickness is not just a national issue, but a worldwide concern. The news about Putin's illness is attracting more attention as a result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Everybody wants to know how sick is the man that started the war in Ukraine. It is a war that has claimed thousands of lives. Tesla billionaire Elon Musk shocked the world when he said that the 69-year-old Russian president is very ill. A few days later, Newsline magazine did a story confirming the same. According to the story, a Russian oligarch and a close friend of Putin was unknowingly recorded saying that Putin was very ill with blood cancer. For security reasons, the identity of the oligarch has not been made public. Similar sentiments were also made by Boris Karpikov, a KGB defector to Britain, who believes that his fellow ex-spy suffers from Parkinson's disease, along with numerous other maladies including dementia. American intelligence reports indicate that the Kremlin is seriously worried about the combination of diseases that the Russian head of state is suffering from. It is easy to deny that you are sick, but then you can do very little to hide the signs and symptoms of the sickness. Although Moscow has on numerous occasions denied that Putin is suffering from any disease, the effect of the disease on the president's health is evident. You will not have to go far for you to prove that Putin is suffering from cancer. A brief look at the number of cancer surgeons that accompany the head of state says it all. Sources close to the Kremlin reveal that the Russian head always moves around with cancer specialists, which has been raising eyebrows in the West. You can easily tell that Putin's health is quickly deteriorating by looking at his body. He looks bad. His walking style and body posture say it all. In his most recent meetings, Putin is seen shaking uncontrollably in public. This is a major sign of Parkinson's disease, which is a brain disorder that causes unintended or uncontrollable movement, such as shaking, stiffness, and difficulty with things like balance and coordination. Symptoms usually begin gradually and worsen over time. As the disease progresses, people may have difficulty walking and talking. Sources close to the Kremlin reveal that Putin cannot read and talk clearly, as he is gradually losing his eyesight. As such, his speeches are now written in large letters. The Moscow regime is doing all they can in hiding the state of the president's health from the Russians and the entire world. In some instances, it is alleged that the news that is dispatched by the Kremlin about Putin has old footage. Other than the terminal diseases, Putin has a chronic back problem. The president got a back injury when he was playing ice hockey in the past. He fell down after he was pushed by one of his opponents while playing the game. Prior to Putin's sickness, he is a man who has generally enjoyed good health, as seen by the number of physical activities that he was publicly engaged in. The 69-year-old ex-spy is an excellent judo wrestler who has not shied away from showcasing his skills in martial arts. The internet is flooded with images of Putin trouncing his rivals in the judo fight. However, Putin's leadership in the Judo Federation was revoked after the Russian president launched the invasion of Ukraine on the 24th of February this year. The Judo Federation cut ties with Putin via a tweet that reads, "In light of the ongoing war conflict in Ukraine, the International Judo Federation announces the suspension of Mr. Vladimir Putin's status as honorary president and ambassador of the International Judo Federation." Similarly, Putin's 9th black belt that was conferred to him by the International Taekwondo Federation in 2015 has equally been revoked. Putin's involvement in martial arts has always been a strong testament to his excellent health and fitness. But things have now changed as the Russian president cannot even greet people properly using his arms. In a recent meeting with the Belarusian president Alexander Lukashenko, Putin was seen greeting him with his left hand instead of his normal right hand. The state of Vladimir Putin's sickness can also be observed in his recent images and videos that show that his face is puffy. Medical experts have concluded that inflammation of the president's face is a result of the steroids that he is using. Generally, steroids are designed to act like hormones that reduce inflammation. The president has also developed irrational paranoia due to his over-reliance on steroids. Paranoia is the thinking and feeling that you are being threatened in some way, even if there is no evidence or very little evidence that you are. Military experts have linked the paranoid nature of Putin to his reckless action of attacking Ukraine. Sources close to the Kremlin have also revealed that Putin's immunity has been seriously compromised as a result of using steroids for quite some time. As such, Putin is at risk of getting opportunistic diseases such as pneumonia and even the dreaded COVID-19. Despite the numerous revelations about Putin's worsening health, his close lieutenants have vehemently denied those claims. The Russian Minister for Foreign Affairs, Sergei Lavrov, has come to the defense of Putin and assured the Russian people that their president is doing well. In his own words, he says, "I don't think that sane people can see in this person signs of some kind of illness or ailment. You can watch him on screens, read and listen to his speeches." Lavrov's statement was released by the Russian Foreign Ministry. As a way of countering the ongoing revelations about Putin's deteriorating health, the Kremlin has issued a memo to all the security agencies in Russia, asking them to ignore any news about Putin's sickness. Moscow is doing all it can in downplaying the news about Putin's sickness. There is no doubt that the Russian forces will be greatly discouraged should they know that their president and commander-in-chief is seriously ill. Should Putin die while his country is in the midst of war, he will bring back the memories of the 32nd President of the United States of America, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who died on the 12th of April 1945, a period when the World War II was at its climax. But then, Putin's death will get a cold reception unlike that of Roosevelt. Most people are likely to celebrate the death of Putin given the atrocities that he has committed in Ukraine. On the other hand, Roosevelt died as a hero who was determined to stop the German dictator Adolf Hitler and his Italian and Japanese allies from disrupting world peace. Ukraine's Vice Prime Minister Mykhailo Fedorov has equated Putin to Hitler and called for his death via a tweet that reads, "Everyone wants Putin to die. Until this happens, we give Ukrainians and the whole world a unique opportunity to send Putin to Jupiter. Donate $2.99 for a rocket. All funds will be directed to the restoration of the destroyed infrastructure. If they have to send Putin to other planets, the Ukrainians will have to use SpaceX's Starship, which is the only rocket that has the capacity of covering such vast distances. But then Putin's terminal diseases may kill him before he is sent to Jupiter." A Telegram channel called General SVR and purportedly helmed by a former officer from Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service has stated that Putin is set to undergo surgery for an unspecified form of cancer in the near future, and that while he's on the operating table. Intelligence reports reveal that Putin will not be handing over power to Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin when he goes for surgery. However, the president will give the state power to Nikolai Patrushev, the security of Russia's National Security Council, a fellow ex-KGB man and longtime director of one of its successor agencies. It is said that Nikolai is the only man that Putin can trust to temporarily hold the president's office while he undergoes the surgery. The Russian strongman is expected to return to office after the surgery and will not retire anytime soon. The latest constitutional amendments allow Putin to continue serving as president until 2036. He has everything in his favor except his health. Although it is easy to ignore Putin's health, the world cannot afford to turn a blind eye to Putin's paranoia. The CIA has warned that the Russian president is capable of doing anything as his death is imminent. As such, the West is deeply concerned with Putin's actions in Ukraine, where he is determined to fight a losing war. But then, the Russian head of state is not just a man who is going to go down just like that. He is not the type of president that accepts defeat. If the latest remarks by Putin in regard to the war in Ukraine are anything to go by, you can tell that he will not hesitate to use nuclear weapons when he feels threatened. He has so far warned that the US and her NATO allies should keep off from the war in Ukraine or they face serious consequences. Military experts have warned that the war in Ukraine could lead to World War III should Putin deploy his nuclear warheads. In this regard, Putin's sickness is not just a personal issue but a global concern. The sick president has the potential of doing something silly that could jeopardize world peace. But thanks to Elon Musk, who has just revealed to us that Putin is severely sick. Anyways guys, if you want to see more interesting videos, click the video right above. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe with all notifications enabled so that you don't miss out on the latest Elon Musk news.